So here's the big question, right? How do you get paid faster without, scaring off your customers? It's a huge deal for so many businesses. And the answer? Well, it might just be in a smarter, more balanced way of using AI. Let's dive in and see what that actually looks like.
All right, so let's start with a scene that I'm sure is painfully familiar to anyone in finance. I'm talking about that endless, time-consuming, and honestly, pretty soul-crushing chase for late payments.
And if you want to put a number on that pain, for a typical B2B service business, the days sales outstanding, or DSO, is a staggering 67 days. Now here's the kicker. The industry average, it's only 45 days. That 22-day gap, that's not just a number on a chart. No way. It's a massive, constant strain on your cash flow.
So what's causing this delay? Well, a huge part of the problem is that nearly half of all invoices are paid late. Think about that. And this forces your skilled finance team, the people you hired to do the smart, strategic stuff, to spend a giant chunk of their time just playing collection agent.
Okay, so when you see a repetitive, manual process like this, especially today, where does your mind go? Straight to AI, right? The first impulse is just, let's automate the whole thing and make the problem vanish.
And you know what? That promise is incredibly tempting. It really does seem like the perfect fix, doesn't it? An AI that automates all the reminders, tracks everything, gets that cash in the door faster, all while your team gets to focus on the high-value work. I mean, on the surface, it looks like a total no-brainer.
But, and this is a big but, this is where that simple solution shows its hidden cost. Rushing into automation without real intelligence can be way more damaging than any single late invoice. There's a danger zone here, and a lot of businesses just walk right into it.
Just picture this. You have an AI that's only programmed to collect fast, so it just blasts out this harsh, threatening legal notice to your biggest customer, your most important partner, all over a tiny, temporary delay on a small invoice. Poof! That one automated email could instantly destroy a relationship worth millions.
And that is why the real solution isn't just about raw speed. It's not about pure automation. It's about finding a smarter, more delicate balance between getting that cash and, not alienating the people who give it to you.
So this brings us to this idea of a balanced AI. It's a whole approach that completely redefines the goal. See, the objective isn't just to get paid. It's to get paid in a way that actually strengthens your business and your customer relationships for the long run.
And this is kind of how you can picture that balance. A truly smart AI system is juggling all four of these things at once. It makes sure that your aggressive push for cash flow and working capital never, ever comes at the expense of keeping your customers happy and growing the business down the line.
Okay, so that all sounds great in theory, right? But what does it actually look like in the real world? I mean, how can an AI possibly be smart enough to build trust while it's also asking for money? Let's break down exactly how it works.
Well, it all starts with being smart. The system first calculates this unique thing called a customer relationship score for every single client. And this isn't just about, whether they pay on time. It's a much more sophisticated score that looks at everything: how much they spend, how long they've been with you, and how important they are to your business overall. And then, based on that score, the AI completely changes its tune. So for a VIP customer, a high-value partner, it might just trigger a gentle personal check-in, something super soft. But for a standard account with a simple overdue invoice, it sends a clear, professional reminder. See that? It's the same problem, a late payment, but with two totally different and totally appropriate responses.
Okay, but what happens when a customer emails back with a problem? This is where a truly balanced AI shows its genius. It understands that sometimes the smartest thing to do is to just stop talking and get a human involved. This is its crucial safety net.
So instead of just blindly firing off another "you're overdue" email, the AI actually reads the customer's reply. And if it picks up on any words that signal confusion or a complaint or a dispute, bam, it hits the brakes. All automation for that invoice just stops, and a human on your team gets an immediate alert to step in and handle it personally. That's the safety net that stops a simple misunderstanding from turning into a lost customer.
So when you put it all together, you're protecting your relationships and you're getting paid faster. The return on an intelligent system like this becomes crystal clear.
Yeah, once you're set up, a balanced AI system can generate nearly $100,000 in net value every single year. And that's not just from cutting down on bad debt.
It's also from freeing up thousands of hours of your team's time they can now put back into actually growing the business. Look, it really all boils down to a few golden rules. Technology has to serve the business, not the other way around. This means the AI makes smart suggestions, sure, but a human is always in control of the most sensitive accounts. The real goal here is to balance how fast you collect with how happy your customers are. You never ever sacrifice a relationship for one invoice. So, I'll leave you with this one final, really critical question to think about. I want you to take a hard look at your own collections process. Is it a silent business builder, making your customers trust you more with every interaction? Or could it be a silent relationship killer, slowly chipping away at all the goodwill you've worked so hard to build?